Hello and welcome to the next episode of my Let's Play of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Well, let's get going. The last episode, we took a drink, we got so shit-ass drunk that we forgot who the hell we are.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Now, something that you assume from these notes that you find lying around is that Daniel is a bit of an archaeologist. Now, how he came into the employment of Alexander, I can't remember, because, honestly, it's not really fitting for an archaeologist to work, in a castle trying to kidnap the locals. But, you know what, everybody has their own passions. Nothing. Throw ya. There we go. Tenders. Oh, what is my... Oh, yeah, that's the tilt. Tab, there we go. Get the lantern fuel. How's my health? Crystal clear. All is good. That is what I want to hear. Ooh, I can run now. Good. What? Oh, yeah, it's the sign. Lantern. See, there's no here. It would be a perfect place to have more notes. Yeah, I think the creature's like right behind that door. Tinder.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me.
That's not racist. That's not racist at all.
And yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Trapped. Shirts. Let's see where we are. Oh, come on. That was just a book falling off of a shelf. Come on. Don't be such a pansy. And in about 20 minutes, I'm probably going to be, it's after me. Tinder. Come on, come on. Nope. Gotta run. Nope. Locked. I forget where, but somewhere you can play with the pianos. And I've been here. But then I think something happens. Well, of course something's gonna happen. It's a video game that lives on jump scares. Lantern oil. No. Nothing. 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 Maps. All blueprints, probably. Calling them maps, and they're probably blueprints. Crash. Here we go. Tinders. Tinder! Oh. It's gonna give you vertigo again.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway.
No.
Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Nothing. Tinder. Is this some light? Oh, shit.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Walk backwards to it.
It was waiting for me.
Drawn inevitably
Enclosed in
towards...
dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Strafe it. Let's see if anything happens when I do this.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
Blind!
A faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me
This
away.
would suck on the Oculus
unlocking
Rift.
alien memories of spiraling
Totally
towers,
blinded.
endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands
And
was
then
the
over
broken
here, I
pieces
fell over
of a
there.
most peculiar relic.
Let's pick this up. Through. Badoosh. Oh, come on. Ugh. Grab this rock. I think this is the rock I always grab. Boosh. Flashback.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright, let's get some light on the situation. One. Two. page. Finish. Alstad and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstrad. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stones surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors. Castle Brandenburg, the quaint forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark wood and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, with which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstad, and like most those are of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhineland, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the converted army Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. I hope that was not burning my oil this entire time. Whoa. Oh, buttons are off. Thought my character was going crazy for a second there. Any goodies? Goodies. No goodies. That key is gonna trigger something. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Let's grab the key. And something kicked in that door. Ooh. Oil. Okay, can't go that way. Go that way. Yes. Hey, buddy. 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 Where's my buddy? I forget, is there something over here or is there a jump scare over here? No, nothing here. Come at me! That's a poofer. Goes poof. Ooh, tinderbox. Tinderbox. Grab, there we go. How's my health and sanity? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. All is good for the health, though. I think I'm... Let's replenish. There we go. There we go. Got some good oil going. So, okay, I got that. This door is locked. Got the stuff in there. The stuff there. I don't think you can die just yet. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. Back to the entrance hall. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinian awaits, skinned with a toothless... Oh, I missed the rest. Oh, run! Ah, fuck! About that. Oh, that was good. So now I can run. Oh, is that no? No, that was a wood. And laboratory. Dexter's laboratory. Feels like the camera's drunk. Frame rate's dropping. There we go.
Something is wrong. Oh, it's so wrong.
Since I'm going to be spending some time here later. Light. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compound lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprate binds them well. Please don't make fun of my pronunciation here. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any expert, except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I may be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
There should be more cuprate. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Tinder. Let's get some. There we go. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Ooh, let's see what gets in here. Ah! Oh. Tinder. Someone's crying. They can jump like a mofo, though. Forget. Don't get the wine cellar key here yet, do I? Or am I completely passing it up? That's all the time I got for this episode, so let me stop here. I'll start up the next one. Like and subscribe below if you like what you see. Recommend any games you'd like me to see me play, or completely bash the way I'm editing this or playing this or whatever. Vent, please. Goodbye.